Hello, and welcome to GreedFall. Seems like we have hellhounds here. Seems like your armor is gone. Okay guys, you can handle them, I hope. Oh, come on, Petrus, don't do that. There was absolutely no one next to you. Thank you, Vasco. That was actually pretty pleasant there. I am gonna have to loot those things.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything?
No.
I must leave you.
Let's go to the camp area. So, is this the last camp we actually have to discover? That's pretty neat. I was hoping for something a little bit more unique here. Oh, chemical stasis mix. That might actually help. After all, we are gonna fight a shred of their god. So let's kill it. Let's show them just how pathetic that deity is. Oh, a bad guardian. Just shred the armor, the rest of them will be easy to take down. Well done, Vasco. Damn it, Petrus, thanks to you we actually got it hit. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why I was so stable all of a sudden. Well, Petros, you could continue shooting at him. Or you can die. That works too. Okay, Bat Mega Man. I want to see you bleed. Truly pathetic. Well, that wasn't so nice. I can do that all day. Time to finish you off. Oh. Don't get overconfident. That's when bad things start happening. Wrong button there. That was incredibly short as a
Creature
cutscene.
looks a lot like the one who was attacking Hikmet, and seems to be afflicted by the same disease. I'm certain that a human is behind this epidemic. These creatures wouldn't attack in such a coordinated manner if someone wasn't leading them.
Indeed. I bet it's Constantine. I mean, the tree obviously told us that. The Fencer's Stiletto. Now, usually fencers have stilettos in their offhand. For a very simple purpose. They used rapiers in their main hand. Forgotten Grand Saber of Al-Saad. That saber looks absolutely horrible. It's chipped, rusted, doesn't have a guard. Seriously, who would actually use that weapon? Okay, which way to go? This way. Seems like the right way to go, right? So, was I unable to climb that before? Mountain Guardian. He was no match for my power, my strength. And yes, I did a few mistakes there in the battle, but in the end, he made more. A lot more. I can only stand at awe from my skills. Why? Okay, so this rock is never gonna go away. So magnificent. Okay, we need to go and talk to Constantine, and then we're gonna go and talk to Constantine. I believe that's our mission, right? Now, inform the Governor St. Matthias. Then we're gonna go and talk to Constantine. Seems about right. I bet we're gonna get a level from that. Talking to people does give you a lot of experience, obviously. Especially because you're a diplomat. Where else were you gonna get experience? Killing beasts? Are you mad? Okay then. And yes, we have been here. I actually can't climb up. Wait a second, so if there wasn't a camp here, I would be completely trapped. That seems absolutely ridiculous. Okay, go back to Hikmet. San Matthias, I was in Hikmet. We no longer like that city. Well, actually the city is fine. The governor was corrupt though. So corrupt and so pathetic. Commander's gloves. Best gloves in the game apparently. And Inquisition Soldier's couriers. Okay, we don't need those. The city of San Matthias. Oh look, someone filled the box with something. Ammo. Well, we did lose quite a lot of bullets, but we still have 1,291. More than enough to kill whatever boss comes out next. Mind you, even the bad creature could have been very vulnerable to bullets. Unfortunately for him, I was pretty interested in fighting him one-on-one with my sword. And yes, I did finish him off with bullets, but, you know, I wasn't gonna take any chances. His hits hit like a truck. Too powerful is all I'm saying. Okay, Governor, shall we speak? Governess, Cardinal Mother.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you? You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it is thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party, hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers. And its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know. But someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a woman of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
Well, you seem resourceful. Why don't you do all the job while I stand here and do nothing, like always?
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Right, let's go talk to Constantine. Level 55. Can you believe it? Okay, once we talk to Constantine, I'm gonna have to talk to the Consilion, and then I'm gonna have to probably... Let's see, how many professor's notes do we need to find? Just one? No, two. Nagaid Vedman and Nagaid Nadaig Vresman. Okay, Nadaig Frasaman and Nadaig Vedman. I was pretty certain that I explored the maps pretty well, but apparently not. Mind you, one of those I did find by accident, so... It might take some time before we find the other ones. Okay, let's go to our house. From there we can fast travel back to New Cyrene. And then... Well then, I don't know. We are gonna see what Constantine's gonna do, I guess. The Ring of Divine Light. By the way, I always wanted to take a look at that, so can you wear rings? It says incompatible with character. That's what you always say. Blue silver captain's doublet. The Alsat elegant ceremonial coffin. Right, move on. Okay, Constantine. Shall we speak?
Constantine.
My adorable cousin, I am always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were being continuously attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I've never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation, do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardaig Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I am certain that there is more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, fair cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, fair cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency,
You'd better tell me everything.
but Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him, but His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little, and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Listen. I know this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went. But he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
This boy has always behaved erratically. I'd love to believe that he's out meeting girls, but sadly I doubt it.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Anon Millefrictiman had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Quite a busybody, isn't he? And also, for someone who rides a lot, this is the tidiest room I've ever seen in one of these palaces, so... Oh, this potential, this feeling of power. I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Kathachak's link cured me, but those I established myself made me a god. Soon, the whole island will answer my call. As long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiles, natives, saw me passing by Kaumvar the other night. If they denounce me, they could ruin my whole plan. I can't take that risk. I must get rid of them. Okay, sounds easy enough. Should I take Petros? You know, I'm gonna take Kurt with me. It's been a while since we actually had him in our company. And Petros, yes, he's doing his job, so... He has done his job, so I don't need him anymore. Let's go downstairs. No, it's upstairs. I know that I met him for the first time in the library downstairs, but he has always been in his office upstairs, so I don't know why I thought. You know, it doesn't matter. Let us go and speak with him.
Sardet.
The Sardet, my young student. What can I do for you?
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Oh, this is remarkable work. You explored the entire surface of the island. Well, almost. Congratulations. Thanks to you, our merchants and explorers will be able to reach the heart of this island safely. The prince will surely be very grateful for this. I know I am. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I found some notes which were lost by Professor Sarafedin. His expedition was far from easy.
Investigating such gigantic creatures is bound to be perilous.
Indeed. Unfortunately, we also found his corpse. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor man. His devotion to science cost him his life. I will make sure I share the works you have brought me with his family. This research is fascinating. It must have taken a formidable amount of courage to pursue it. But some sheets are missing. Keep an eye out for them, would you? Maybe you can find them. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
So, all that discovery landed me 250 gold. You could have given me something like a nice hat.
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sardet.
Okay, that's our conversation with Monsieur Desconcilion. Now we have to go and speak with the natives. Perhaps they will have something to say, to share, to teach us. Who knows how difficult this would be? Now I'm gonna actually visit the merchant and sell some stuff as well.
Come closer, good people.
The Cooper district.
You'll find. Welcome. Have you seen it?
Let's start with selling stuff we're never gonna use. And this is Light Powder Master Coffin. It's just like mine, except mine has that neck thing that makes it look better, in my opinion. So, Captain's thick gloves, so these. Honestly, these boots were kinda cool. 5,000 gold. Still don't know what to do with all of that.
Thank you. Welcome. Have you seen it?
Merchant Noble's Tricorn. The hat we purchased
See you soon.
for Vasco. He wears it despite finding a unique armor with its own hat. That's the lore, in case you're wondering. Well, aren't you incredibly fancy? But okay. Carnivar. If I remember correctly, that's those exiles that we spoke with once. The mother that said that she ran away with someone. And a boy and a girl, I believe. Now that I think about it, we haven't seen any children in this game, have we? I mean, I understand the colonists won't have many. But the natives? That's just weird. Oh look, bandits. Should I even bother with them? Well, we have bullets, we have time, there is a windmill there. Sure.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
Ooh. That was a unique shot right there. Well done, Vasco and Kurt. Quanvar. That's pretty far away. Where does he even go? Yeah, I know, nothing of interest. Can we wear rings? We haven't trained for that.
Cousin has lost his mind for good. Now he's talking about killing people simply because they have seen him. We can't let him do that.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse. But he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different. Darker.
She's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me, so we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
She could hide in the old house. She would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't she?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there, and from up there you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help, and stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
Right.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
Should I loot them? I mean, they are dead. Might as well use every part of them because that's the natural thing to do, I guess. Hide and wait for Constantine. Okay. So, how do I get up there? Hello, secret path. I'm so happy that you exist.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
I see him. Then he's not alone.
I can't jump from here, can I? Very well, let us walk in the shadows. From the shadows we strike. Damn it! Well, I was kind of hoping that you would hit him. And this balancing, or whatever the word is. Are we done? Pascal, where are you? You're kidding me. Just go. Huh.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
There. Let's move out.
He must have used this passage. We'd do well to follow him.
Well, it's a one-way passage. We have been here before. I don't see any secrets, which is unfortunate. Okay. I should keep moving, I guess.
What are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you were talking about. But what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill her for anything in the world.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself.
To think I taught this spoiled brat how to wield a weapon, and now he's throwing beasts at us.
He's gone mad. That's the only explanation.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Yeah, that's the only explanation. Take him down, Kurt. Take him down.
Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Your armor will no longer protect you.
This guy seems actually weaker than the bat when it comes to health.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
He's almost dead.
You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants: eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand. You were raised with him. He is no doubt your closest relative, your best friend. But he has paled completely. And I would like that we do not run aground with him.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If in his folly he remembered just a small bit of what I taught him, then he shall warn his guard to be ready for us. We will need to be discreet and find ourselves allies.
You're thinking of all the creatures that he has perverted. A veritable army.
Precisely. And against an army we will need soldiers. The natives will follow you because their god has ordered it.
We might also be able to count on help from the Nords. We'll need to speak to their admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us insane. But not here, on an island where everything is possible. And all folly is accepted. Let's go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Well, what really? How did we turn hostile to the congregation? They are still humans. So perhaps we are gonna see an army fighting. What is exactly the quest? Find Constantine's hideout, convince the natives to participate, the Nords to participate, the Coin Guides, the Bridge Alliance, and the Ptolemy. It honestly seems easy, but we've already had so many things to do with those. Oh look, a convenient camp, and the only way out. Well, it's no longer the only way out. This place actually opened up a little. So, where should we start with? We're gonna end with that, so let's go first to San Matheus. Yes, Ptolemy. San Matheus, the Sardet residence, 18 hours. Quite the journey. Suspicious. Weren't you hostile just a second ago? Otherwise, everyone else loves me. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.